Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest today. And I am smoking in my Dr. Grabo Savoy some Boswell's Bear Blend. I tried that the other day, mixed with Distinguished Gentleman 50-50. See how that would work out, and didn't really care for it as a mixed blend. So I figured out today I just do the whole thing, just straight Boswell's Bear Blend, and it's just a good staple blend for me, you guys. Average John reminded me that I had it in my arsenal. So drinking some mint medley tea today. And gotta tell you, I was loading my video last night, and I noticed a couple of guys had some videos labeled precious metals, and I started watching them, and it was, I guess, started with Corvette Jim, who was asking what you carry for a concealed weapon. And you know, at first I was like, well, that's kind of cool, but I don't want to do a video on that because I don't want everybody to know what I'm carrying, and blah, 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 blah. But then, you know, the more I watch some of these, I thought, you know, it's just like pipes. It's just because they're guns. You know, we've gotten so paranoid about talking about guns in this country that, or at least a lot of people have gotten so paranoid about talking about guns that, and every time I bring them up, it's taboo. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to throw mine on there. Not because I want the world to know what I'm carrying, because, you know, that changes. And, you know, by the time this video is a month old, it'll be different. So hopefully not, because I like my guns, but, you know, I might find something else I like. But what I can show you is I've actually got two candidates today. The first one is a Ruger LCR. This is my pocket carry gun. For all you safety fanatics out there, gun is not loaded. You can see right down the barrel, sort of. And please don't complain that I muzzle flashed you. You're on video. Get over it. Set that down here. So this little guy came with a Hogue grip. I bought it used for $350 a few years ago. This is what I carry when I can't carry on my hip, i.e. in the summertime. Very, very light little gun. One of the smoothest triggers on the market for these style of guns, and is reviewed by a lot of people out there. Fits the palm well. I will tell you that my pinky doesn't touch it at all. Well, it touches it, but it doesn't do any good as far as hanging on to it, which is not a bad thing. If you watch Hickok 45 at all, he explains in one of his videos that if you're yanking on that grip with your pinky, you're actually doing more detriment to your accuracy than you are benefit. It took me a while to get used to that. Now I'm used to it. I love it. I shouldn't say it took me a while. It took me a little while to get used to it. Very nice little gun. Fits really good in the hand, and very light, which is what I like in a concealed carry gun. A lot of guys can call this a deep concealed carry. Now what I carry with that is it's in a sticky holster. Sticky holsters are great because they're not sticky, but they're almost rubberized. So what that does for you is it definitely stays in the pocket. The last thing you want to do or have happen when you go to pull your gun out is, excuse me, that the holster comes out with it. So it never had an issue with the holster staying in my pocket. Now they will tell you can stick this in between your belt and your hip and carry it inside the waistband. I don't suggest that because there's no retention. Yeah, it'll stay there for a while, but if you're moving around at all, it's just, to me, it's just unsafe to have that loaded weapon just sitting in there pinched to work its way out or whatever. But anyway, that's my summertime pocket carry. If I have to pocket carry, I don't prefer to pocket carry, just because I don't like being sitting down and not being able to get to my gun real quick. And then that's a 38, by the way. And then what I love to carry, prefer to carry if I have if I'm not pocket carrying, is my Glock 43. Let me do the old, here's the empty magazine. I hate doing this, but I don't know if it's legalities or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through the motions. Nothing in the gun. So, Empty mag going back in. Glock 43, I bought the $11 Hogue grip for that. What that does for me is, if you don't know that much about guns, this is a single stack magazine. In other words, the bullets are stacked right on top of each other in a row versus a double stack, which they're kind of staggered and go back and forth. The advantage of a single stack is a thinner gun. The problem with a thinner gun is it doesn't fill the hand as well. So what I do, I like this gun so much, instead of buying, you know, a different gun, I just got the $11 Hogue grip for it, and that Hogue grip really fits the hand. You can see how it just adds a little bit of I don't know, girth to that handle, so it doesn't feel like you're hanging on a book. What I shoot out of that, actually, before I get to that, I will tell you that I carry it 9 times out of 10 in my inside the waistband Kydex holster for this reason. Kydex holsters, hang on to them, don't let them go, right? Not until you're ready, if you have the tension set right. It's also very thin. I feel like when I pick it up with this holster, I feel like I could almost shoot it right now, just because that Kydex holster is next to nothing, weighs nothing, very thin. What I shoot out of that are my 9mm Hornady, I think it's home defense rounds. Very good little rounds. And my 38, I don't have any home defense rounds right now. I actually went to the range and I forgot that they were in there and I shot them all. So right now I've got target loads in them until spring comes around. I got to start carrying it again. I'll probably get another box of Hornadys. So that's what I carry, guys. I know that for the 9, for the Glock, I could get what they call a Glock 43X, I think they call it. It's got more rounds to it. But I got to be honest with you, this one here is just a really good gun to me, really good, really comfortable, and I just don't see the need to change. Now, if you're one of those guys, I'm not necessarily a Glock or a Smith & Wesson guy. In other words, I'm not like, I have to have this, I have to have that, and the others all suck. What I'm getting at is, I like this one, but if you want to go with Smith & Wesson, their Shield is a good alternative to this. I have a lot of friends in the law enforcement community who carry Shields as their backup gun, and they love them. Both of them are very accurate, both of them very light, both of them are very concealable. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to, I've got a buddy that pocket carries in a sticky holster the Glock 43. I just don't, because you can tell you got a gun in your pocket when I'm wearing it. I don't know if it's my build or my pockets or my pants or whatever, but I choose not to pocket carry that one. But yeah, if you're a Smith & Wesson guy, the Shield's a good alternative. And of course, there's some other ones out there. Carr has a good alternative. I think it's a CW something. I know there's CW40, and I think they have a CW9. Really good versions. And please don't get into this brand sucks, and in the comments. I could care less what hopefully it's going to sound bad, but I could care less what you think sucks. This is about me and what I'm doing for my personal protection, and this is what I found after all my years of research, what I like best, due to the information I have and how it feels in the hand and how accurate I am with it. And those all three are very important, just equally as important. So anyway, that's my precious metals, and I want to thank Corvette Jim, for putting this out there, just because I think it's it's just like pipes, guys. We all have our own. And they're all different, and it's neat to see what other guys are doing and what they have. So having said that, I'm going to make sure this thing stays lit. Guys, I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.